All good.
Okay. So I want to welcome everybody on the call and say congratulations to everybody. What an incredible month. It was totally awesome. And lots of things and incredible things are happening. And I hope everybody's enjoying our call series. So if you haven't, it is the second of the month. So write out your goals. So what do you want November to look like? So write down what your good, great, and awesome goals are for your volume. You know, you're going to have at least one new business builder starting. Well, however many personal parties you want to have, personal one-on-ones, how many feedback calls you're going to get booked, those sort of things. So you should have written out your goals for the month of November. Now, I want you to do, and my power partner is Terry Peterson, and we've been having a lot of fun. She's from Prince George, and we've been just having a real hoot. So I already got her. She's really, really good. I already got her goals. She already texted them to me. So that's awesome. So I already got to see them. So what I want you to do is write out your goals, and then I want you to send them to your power partner. So that holds you accountable. And I want you to make sure that you are connecting with your power partner. So if it's not every day, every second day, still doing your asks every day or doing a call night, whatever it might be, I want you to really, really focus on that, like really being accountable with your power partner. I think that's really helped with me and Terry. I know for me, I can personally speak that it's really held me accountable for my asks, and it's really got my butt in gear, because I know if she's doing a whole bunch, why aren't I? And some really incredible things have happened this month, and I do think it's because when you're held accountable, you're going to do more, right? And then I want you to think about your skills and what skills you've been building throughout this call series. So I want you to look at your calendar. Do you have a full calendar for November? I want you to really, really think about that. And if you don't, I want you to revisit your why. Why are you doing this business? Does your why make you work? So if your calendar isn't full, that's more reason to get on the phone and to make that reason why you're doing this business. Make it happen. So that's a skill as well. So your calendar being full, booking skincare presentations. We have the Genius Ultra. There's no excuse. You've seen the incredible results with that. We have the holiday happy hours with the holiday products. There's no reason why your calendar shouldn't be full. And then we also shared the booking game last week, the dice game. So you should be getting rebookings off of your parties. And if you're not, you need to be playing that game, because it really, truly, truly works. I mean, take my word for it, it really works playing that game. And make sure you're doing your hostess coaching. That's huge in this business. So your hostess is holding those parties for you. You're not getting a bunch of cancellations, because if you are, I would connect with your power partner or your upline or somebody and ask what it is maybe in your business that you maybe need to take a look at. If you're having a bunch of cancellations, what is it that you could do? You know, the hostess coaching is huge. If you're not doing that, I can tell you that is why you're having cancellations. If you're not doing the handwritten thank you cards, and you're not, you know, getting them excited about what free products they're going to be getting, and if you're not having them sample some stuff, that's probably why you're having cancellations. So really take a look at what your calendar looks like, and if they're actually holding their parties. Then you want to look at it. Are you booking your feedback calls? Are you having at least one new business partner join you? Who is your next business partner? That is so huge and key in this business. Who are you doing this business with, and who are you sharing it with? Are you finding the need? Are you filling it with Arbonne? And do you have somebody new starting with you this month? Really take a look at that. And then, of course, your reading as well. Really, really take a look at what you're doing, your personal growth-wise. You know, are you keeping up with the readings? I gave you the books that we are on now. If you're still on the grit, that's totally fine. I gave you the Joel Osteen book as well. But I really want you to look also not just at your November calendar, but look at your December. What does December look like for you? You should be booking those holiday happy hours, no different. Don't treat it any different. Christmas is only one day. You see people you don't normally see. We're going to give you some more ideas on the next call of things that you can do, but it's no different. December is no different. I had Lacey finish regional vice president in December, had Brooke Robertson finish regional vice president in December. It's no different. It's actually more exciting because people are a little more loose with their money. They're spending more. Christmas is coming. As well, people have more, you know, parties that maybe they're going to. They want to have makeovers for. They want to get their makeup done. Those sort of things. Just get a little bit creative, which will give you some ideas for that as well. And also we have the Healthy Living, the detox group starting November the 14th. I know Lacey has one going on right now. It started on the 1st. So get yourself involved in those, get your clients involved in those. It is really key that you at least experience it. Because why would anybody buy that from you or purchase the package to do it if you haven't done it yourself? I've done it numerous times, and I have to say my energy is incredible. I feel better. I pretty much follow it I follow it all the time. Not just for the 30 days, right? It's a lifestyle change. It's the changes that you're going to make that you feel better, so you feel healthy, you have energy, you feel great. So I posted on our page there the group link, so you can go on there and add yourself if that's something that you want to do. Jody Seeley's actually going to be helping me out with it, which I love, and she's just really, really funny, and she's already done the group. She did last month with Becky's group, so they already did it. So now we're going to carry on to doing it with our group. So just find one of the groups to join. It doesn't matter whose group you're in; they're all the same. The information's the same, files are the same, but it's just that you're going to be accountable, and you have people cheering you on. Just really do it so that you can share it with other people. I'm going to book a call night here coming up soon as well, so kind of stay tuned for that. Taiwan is opening here in a couple days. Now, who do you know in Taiwan? It's not necessarily who you know, it's who other people know. You should be putting the feelers out. You should be asking people, we're opening, who do you know in Taiwan? It's an incredible opportunity for somebody to completely transform their life. Like, to have that opportunity to be one of the first people to start is huge. And start asking. I know Jean Ann has a lot of leads through other people, not people that she knows. Same thing as always, right? Just keep asking, because it's amazing to have a global business. I can't stress that enough. Just keep asking everybody for those referrals of who do you know in Taiwan. That's all it is. I want everybody who's on the call that would like to share some wins from this call series. I know some of the incredible things that have happened, and I'm just going to quickly give a shout out. I mean, I don't know everything that's going on, but I do know that my power partner, Terry, did First Step area. And I know that her goal was just to bonus her district. It was to do the 5,000. I knew that was her goal, but she well went over that. And I'm so, so proud of you, Terry. And I knew it was going to happen when you said, well, I should do First Step area. And I'm like, yeah, you should. You totally could. And there was the determination there that no matter what, she was doing it. And to be honest, when somebody says, no matter what I'm doing it, they're doing it. So Terry, great job. I'm very proud of you, and it's been just an absolute pleasure to work with you. So congratulations. I know you're going to finish area strong. So I know that's one win right there. I know as well, Jen Mackey and her whole team, which is Terry is part of, we're very, very close to doing First Step region. Very, very close. And I know without a doubt that this month is going to be the month that you and your team do that First Step region, and there is going to be Mercedes-Benz on the road in Prince George, and I cannot be more excited. I know you guys were just a couple thousand short of doing First Step, so I know for sure that it's going to be happening, and I have to say I'm so proud. So these are some of the awesome things that have been happening. I know Kathy Bukovic as well. She did well over 5,000 QV, so bonus out the area, bonus out as well, her district. So I'm very, very proud of you. I know Jean Ann had some incredible success, some global things happening. Your business started to totally explode. I can just see by the QV that happened. Rebecca Beechmore, I'm very, very proud of you as well. Another area manager, you won the challenge and did it was ridiculous, 2,600 in the last day QV and won the Michael Kors purse. So congratulations, that is just awesome. And you know what, we have so much excitement going on within our nation of everybody rallying and cheering each other on. So I'm so proud of you all, because that's what we need. This should be fun. So remember to have fun in your business, cheer each other on. But I kind of just want to open it up for everybody, and maybe just share something that, what this call series has been doing for you. So anybody who wants to share, I would love for everybody else to hear what it's doing for everybody. I know for me, I haven't been this busy in my business in a long time. My calendar's full. I feel really good about it. I feel really good about where things are going. And I know it's partially just because everybody's so engaged in it. So thank you, everybody. So does anybody want to share? Any shares? Come on. There's got to be somebody who wants to share what this call series is doing.
Somebody just has to be the first one, and I can be the first one.
Okay.
I want Jen to share after, so I'm going to. But I think I have a couple of wins, but one big one for me in the last couple of weeks is I have more balance between my life and my business than I've ever had before. So I am getting way better at scheduling. So like I had so much volume because I had an insanely packed like 3 days over the weekend. But then like I'm also like spending more time with my husband and riding my horses more. Like I'm doing all the things that I want to do in my life more. And so that's ultimately what I want, is to have growth in my business I don't want to work 30 nights a month. So I'm getting way better at just scheduling. And so that when I have to shower and go to town, then I actually do a lot of stuff while I'm there. And then on the rest of the days, as you can see, I do not have to be fancy. I can just kind of farm and do my life. And I'm not like running around so much with a chicken with my head cut off. So that's my
awesome.
win.
Well, thank you, Rebecca, and it's been going just awesome for you. I'm so proud of you. And that is what it should be. Like, really look at it, and your scheduling is huge. Like, schedule everything in. Get really good with your time. I have to. I mean, being a single mom, I have to schedule my time. I have to know when I'm working Arbonne, what I'm doing with him, when I work out, when I do my reading. Everything is scheduled, right? And then I feel like I'm not so rushed and I'm not so all over the place because my time is very scheduled. So take a look at that as well, what you're willing to do and get a little bit uncomfortable as well, right? This month is going to be huge and so is next month. So, get a little bit uncomfortable, get out of your comfort zone and just really fill your calendar and make things happen. Does anybody else want to share? Thank you, Rebecca.
Can you hear me, Jacqueline?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm driving. I've never used Zoom on my phone before, so I just want to make sure it works. So I don't crash. But yeah, I agree with Becca. I feel very much the same thing. I've never had such a organized schedule in my business like before. Like even just getting on this call today, like everything is pretty much scheduled with about 15-minute breaks in between. And I know that sounds really maybe intense, but at the same token, by the time the end of the day comes, like I feel really great that I've worked my business and I don't have any Arbonne guilt. Like even as a VP too, like I think this is really great for everybody to know is we like even any management level, I guess, but like as VPs, sometimes too, we get a little bit of manageritis. And I feel like this kind of got me out of some manageritis that I was into because, we're doing feedback calls with you guys and helping you. And sometimes we're doing so much like with you guys or even for you guys, like on our Facebook page and letting you know what's going on and things like that, that we sometimes don't do as much in our own personal business as we should. And there was a lot of really great people, for me that were kind of on my list. And like, I really didn't think I had a chicken list, but I really did doing this. And it's been incredible. I have like 2-3 new people like starting this next month. And even into December and like January, people talking about starting because I've been doing my own personal feedback calls and one-on-ones as well, where sometimes it's like I'm focusing so much on helping somebody find somebody that I've kind of, I've still been finding people, but not to the extent that I have been in the past. So I feel really good about that because I think sometimes we think because we have a team, we're like, oh, I need to help this person, but it is really a balance of doing our own personal and also helping our team as well. So what's really nice about this is it's really been holding us personally accountable. And even the books, like for me, I can't sit and read because I never sit down. Really, that's just kind of who I am. So for me, I've been listening to audiobooks and it's been awesome because every time I get in my car, I'm pretty much listening to an audiobook. I won't lie, the Grit is really hard to listen to. She's very monotone and I'm just like, and I know it's a really great book, but she's hard to listen to. I should have really bought that one and read it. Just FYI, if you haven't got into it yet, you may want to buy it because she's really hard to listen to. I think I almost fell asleep the other day when I was driving listening to her, but I think it's more one you got to read than listen to the audiobook. So that I've been finding that's been helping a lot too, because really at the end of the day, like I think from that personal growth standpoint and listening to something too, not just personal growth, but that pertains to like business and like wrapping our head around like how we need to kind of think and work in our lives in order to be able to have successful businesses. Like these books have all been really good, and I'm really looking forward to this next one because I'm just finishing listening to the Grit. So yeah, that's my takeaway.
Well, thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for sharing. And I completely agree with you because I like exactly what you said. I haven't been in this much activity and this into my own personal business in a long time, and I have to say it feels really, really good. Like I'm on my way to Medicine Hat to do one of my personal parties, so of course I'm going in there and I'm getting at least 2 rebookings off of my party, and then I'm also finding a business, so there's no question that's what's happening. So I'm enjoying that part of it, because I think sometimes we do get into that where we kind of, you know, we spend so much time with our, you know, with our teams that we kind of lose that part. And I like that. But I love that you have that balance, you have that scheduling down pat. And these calls have totally, for me, have exactly done that. Like held me totally accountable. And I love it. Like I truly love it. It's gotten us back to the basics of what it is we do. And I hope everybody feels the same as that. Does anybody else have anything else they want to share? Thank you, Tiffany. That was awesome.
Jacqueline, can I add one other thing that I think is really important that I should share too? The dice game. I'm just going to be really transparent and honest. I hated playing games in Arbonne. And Becca actually did the dice game. And I was just like listening to it. I'm like, yeah, I probably should do that. And I was really resisting it. And then Becca did it. And then she told me her results. And I'm like, okay, there's like something inside of me saying, play the stupid dice game, right? So I have to add. So I have to add that, to be completely honest, I didn't want to do it. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. So I made all my cards and everything. And I was all prepared, made my packages, went to my party in Olds last week. And no word of a lie, I couldn't find dice. I stopped in like 20 places. So I ended up having to use a deck of cards. But either way, it still worked really great. And I ended up getting 3 bookings for all those girls. And I have 2 business builder appointments also tomorrow on my way to Edmonton. Like I'm stopping in Olds. So it was incredible. So I won't lie to you, like I'm going to do it all the time now. And I think especially like I had a party last night and there was only 2 girls. So it's pretty tough to do the dice game. So I didn't do it. But like any party where there's at least 5 or 6 people, no matter what, I'm doing it. And so if you're listening to this and you're like, I don't know, like just do it and see what happens. And you will be absolutely blown away by the results.
Tiffany, I was the same as you. I'm like, I am not a game player. I am not one of those corny people that could make that sound exciting. So I do exactly what we talked about. That's what I've done because it's duplicatable. And even if there is 2 people, still do it because, you know, I still do it. And I laugh every time I do it because I still feel like a cheese ball. But you know what? It works. And it's duplicatable for the rest of your team. If you don't, you're going to run into the problem where you go into a month with no rebooking. And you're going to have to get on the phone. Yeah. So please just trust us and try it like Tiffany did. As much as you don't want to and you're like, that sounds so silly, I don't want to do it, just do it. And then share your results with it like Tiffany just did. Because it's true. You will walk away with a minimum of 2 rebookings. And most people can't say that would happen if you didn't play the game. So, you know, and yes, the grit is a little bit of a harder read. I know, Tiffany, you made me laugh because but you know what? It is a really good book. So I'm just kind of following, and I need all the calls with Deanna Herron. I hope you're loving them because they're awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Becca, as well for that because I agree totally. I love Deanna Herron. So, I mean, they're amazing if you haven't watched them. I mean, she's our fearless leader. So let's, you know, follow what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. So anybody else have anything else they want to share? I know there's lots of success out there. So
I can go if you want. So I have a little.
Okay.
Oh, Jen, you want to go?
Or who is this? Sorry, I don't know who it is.
Jen.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I have 19 personal parties for November, which is a little bit ridiculous. I've never had that many. And that's not even Taiwan. I don't consider those. So that's a huge win for me. I think the most I've ever had in 6 years is maybe 6. So I'm super excited about that. That's awesome. And obviously Taiwan, I have 3 confirmed new consultants starting next week. So that's very exciting. And I just wanted to share just a little bit about, we were talking about the scheduling homework. The video that was shared by Deanna Herron, I'm in the Brandon Barber coaching method, and it's very similar. Like our training that we did in July was very, very similar to that. So I highly encourage anybody who's feeling like I'm a very anxious person because my brain's always going at the same time, and this really helped me. So what I do is on Mondays, I schedule a planning session first thing in the morning for an hour, and I literally sit in my office and I do a brain dump. You just write everything down on your piece of paper, personal, business, whatever. And then I don't know if you can see that, I highlight as I go through, but each day I break it out so it's not overwhelming. And this is, I would say, between these calls and that method, it's probably the biggest change in my business, by just organizing my brain so I'm not like running all over the place. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be an awesome month.
That is awesome. Congratulations. I mean, 19 parties, that's amazing. And I know when you said you were a little bit overwhelmed, I'm like, well, things reschedule. You have to remember that. So just remember that. I know you feel a little bit overwhelmed with that, but it's okay, because things will reschedule. And then you're just going to feel really good with your business. And then it's going to continue on, and your business is just going to keep going, and keeping it consistent. That's going to be the key. Just watch what happens after even doing it for 3 months of consistency. It's amazing. And then like with Taiwan, you're going to have new people that are going to start. I can't stress that enough for people to ask everybody, do you know anybody in Taiwan? It's a very simple question, because, we're opening there. And if you do, it could be life-changing for them. It's about them, right? Life-changing for them. And so just ask, because that's exactly what Jean Ann did. Just ask, right?
And one of the things I should mention about them is, for anybody that doesn't know, they're actually like the 3rd largest multi-level marketing country in the world. So they're very intelligent with this model of business. So it's literally like nothing like I've ever experienced. They know how this business works. They do it. They're very hardworking. So they do exactly what you tell them to do. So it's pretty amazing, because it's totally the flip side. You don't have to educate them on the business or anything. They know everything there is to know about this business. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it's going to be super exciting and super fun. Does anybody else have anything they want to share?
Well, I can share quickly, Jacqueline.
I
don't feel like I have. What's that?
Is this Jen?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. I'm just not sure who it ever is. So, okay, got it.
Okay. I don't feel like I have a lot to share. I'm just feeling kind of pretty excited and pretty proud of our month last month, and I know that this is it. This month is going to be the month that we're going to go into qual. So I think for me, this call series has really helped to just kind of recommit me to my business. Like, I'm just way more committed. I feel really consistent. And I think it's showing in what our team's doing, and so I'm just pretty excited. And admittedly, I don't have as full as I want. I have 4 parties on the books for November right now, but the strangest thing is that I don't feel kind of worried or stressed about that, because I'm working at it every day. So I'm gonna have 10 for sure of my own this month, and I just feel really good about it.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't say enough how proud I am of everybody, because it's just recommitted people to their business. And I love that part. I mean, there's not a doubt in my mind that you guys will do first step regions. So I'm so proud of you and your team. It's incredible. And it's just going to create all that excitement for everyone, right? And some amazing things are going to happen. So congratulations. It's so exciting. Anybody else have anything they want to share?
I'll share if no one else is right now.
Sure.
It's Kathy. I haven't been able to be on every call that you guys have had, but I've listened to everyone and following suit. So I'm alongside, even if my name doesn't show up on the headline. And I'm so excited. This is totally it's like a breath of fresh air for our business. And I already talked to Jacqueline this morning, because my personal goal for my day today was to sell one of the special value Genius Device special value packs before our call this morning. And I just got off the phone with Jacqueline at 11:30 as we put in I had a new not a new preferred client, but she hadn't ordered in forever. She renewed and got a package. And so I feel like that definitely the device, when it first came out, I'm not really a product person, like a device person, but it just has blown me away. It's just been a total game changer. And I think it's just going to continue to be a game changer in my business. And I'm super excited about that. And doing the sell 10, earn 1, there's no doubt in my mind that this month I'm going to earn a free one. So I just think this call series is awesome.
Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, and I'm very proud of you. When you set your mind to something, that's the best thing is when anybody sets their mind to anything, you're going to make it happen. And I love that incentive that they put out because the device is absolutely amazing. The before and afters are incredible. So, use that in your business. Like use it to, get people to just to get together, to even just try it, right? It's incredible what will happen because then you can show them a few other things, right? It's amazing. So with that incentive, like go for it. Why not? So that too, I think will be very helpful that Arbonne put that on as well. So really utilize that in your business.
That's like, I think from doing it this morning with Jacqueline, I think the total came to $312.48 with taxes for that special. And honestly, between like taxes and shipping and the nourishing oil, like I've been telling my clients, like I can't even beat this deal with my discount. And it's the truth, especially because shipping is usually $22 on the device. So I really encourage if you haven't checked out the flyer on the source and checked out the source lately, I really highly encourage you to do that because I think this is a big step up.
Yeah, I agree. Does anybody else have anything they want to share going on in their business? Any excitement? Okay, well, if not, I am going to let everybody go, and we are going to continue, of course, every week, same thing, same time. Monday, we have our consultant training in Calgary. It's at the Sandman Inn, and it will be through Zoom as well. So if you're from afar, anything over 3 hours. If it's under 3 hours, it's local, so please do come because it's going to be incredible. We have an amazing guest speaker coming. She's going to be talking about creating vision within your teams. So I think that's something that's really powerful that we can all learn from. So it'll be really amazing. So I'm pretty excited about Monday. It's at 7 o'clock like always, so I hope to see everybody there. And I have to say congratulations again on an awesome, awesome month. I know this month is going to totally blow everybody out of the water because it's going to be amazing. So we'll talk next week. So thanks everybody for sharing, and thanks for being on the call.